and wife, and your patience, love, and tireless work as parents created the two strong and loving individuals standing before you. Jay and Tammy's siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, and of course their beloved friends. You have enriched their lives, taught them so much, and helped them to create countless wonderful memories. Tammy and Jay would like to express their gratitude to all of you, for without each of you, today might not have been possible. On a rare serious note for these two, before we go any further, Tammy and Jay would like to invite Nellie to come up and explain the word.
My hands.
Oh. How about I put it in my pocket? See what I mean? Okay, I'll put it right here, okay? Just careful that doesn't blow away. How's it going?
There's some very important people who Tammy and Jay wish had been here today. These are people who played essential roles in Jay and Tammy's lives and helped shape them into the people they are today. Since these loved ones cannot be here, Jay and Tammy wanted to share this day and keep these loved ones in their hearts throughout the ceremony. In Vietnamese tradition, the ancestors are summoned on the wedding day to give approval of the marriage. The bride and groom will now invite family and friends to come forward with lockets and ribbons, which will be attached to the bouquets.
Oh, we didn't go with the modified version, huh?
Oh, she didn't hurt.
Oh.
Oh, she read from Dan.
Ah.
We have Jay's grandparents, Grandma Dolly and Pop Joe.
Thank you.
Grandma Hazel and Babo.
Bama, Babo. Babo, Bama. Nice. Hi, cousins.
Aunt Missy.
So many people here. I don't want to talk in front of all these strangers.
Uncle Sam.
Careful.
And we have the Costa family of friends, Hank Buglud and Bob Furr.
Should work on those again.
Also another family friend, Judith Barron Cohen.
Nice. Strong work now. I like it.
The bouquets will stay with the bride and groom throughout the day as a reminder of these special people who couldn't be here. And in this small way, these loved ones, wherever they are, will get to share this day with all of us.
Oh, wait, you know the random people? Yeah, the mariachis are in the house. Oh, where's the buddy, man? Where's he going? Hey, Papa. Come on, go hug. I can do it. I won't tell anyone. It's very pretty.
Ew.
Dan lost his flip-flop.
I'll now invite Megan Costa up to explain the bride and groom's take on the Jewish wedding tradition.
What'd you say? There he goes. Jay, you're Jewish.
Traditionally, in Jewish culture, a bride and groom create and sign a ketubah, or marriage contract, before the wedding ceremony. We Costas have adopted this custom to create our own tradition. Together, Tammy and Jay wrote their marriage contract, which states their promises and intentions to one another. It reads, on Saturday, May 4th, 2013, Tammy Lee, daughter of T. Bay Lee and Lone Tohan, and Jason Costa, son of Frank Costa and Gail Costa, in the presence of family and friends in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, joined together in marriage and made these promises to each other. As friends, lovers, and soulmates, we now choose to walk life's path together. We will celebrate life's wonders together. We will brace each other through its storms. We will be slow to anger and quick to forgive. And we will appreciate our differences as a source of richness.
Hey, Megan.
Hi, girlfriend.
We will build a life together as true companions. May, may our love provide us with the freedom to be ourselves and the courage to explore the world together. We promise to honor our ancestors, cultures, and families, to treasure, enjoy, and continue the traditions we have inherited, and create new ones to pass on to the next generation. To build a home filled with laughter, warmth, and the company of loved ones. With our friends and family as witnesses, we now join our separate paths into one. As a tribute to both heritages, the ketubah also contains all of these promises in Vietnamese. But I won't disrespect that beautiful language by attempting to read the Vietnamese version. I'd like to invite Aunt number 6 up from Orlando to read the ketubah in Vietnamese.
Có sao? Có sao? Oh, it's okay.
Hi, everybody. I would like to translate this contract into Vietnamese and hope that everybody will understand that. Theo tục lệ của người Do Thái, thì cô dâu và chú rể sẽ lập và ký một tờ ketubah hay là tờ cam kết hôn nhân trước khi làm lễ cưới. Chúng tôi thuộc gia đình Costa theo tục lệ này để làm ra tờ cam kết này. Đúng vào ngày thứ Bảy, 4 tây tháng 5 năm 2013, Tamile, con gái của Thi Bá Lê, và Tố Loan Hàn và Jason Costa, con trai của Frank Costa. Maybe you understand this.
It's the part, yes. It's the part.
Con trai của Frank Costa và Gail Costa đã cùng nhau hứa hẹn kết hợp hôn nhân giữa sự hiện diện của bạn bè và gia đình ở Playa del Carmen tại Mexico. Cũng như các bạn và những người yêu nhau, bây giờ chúng tôi cũng đang chọn một con đường đời bên nhau. Chúng tôi sẽ hạnh phúc với đời sống tuyệt vời và sẽ cùng gắn bó để cùng nhau trải qua bao sóng gió. Chúng tôi sẽ ít giận và dễ tha thứ cho nhau và sẽ biết quý trọng những khác biệt của nhau cũng như khi sang giàu. Chúng tôi sẽ là đôi bạn đồng hành để cùng xây dựng cuộc đời bên nhau. Tình yêu sẽ giúp chúng tôi có được tự do và can đảm để cùng khám phá được thế giới. Hôm nay, chúng tôi hứa sẽ tôn vinh tổ tiên, văn hóa và gia đình của chúng tôi. Chúng tôi sẽ gìn giữ, hưởng thụ và tiếp nối truyền thống mà chúng tôi đã thừa hưởng để tạo nên những điều mới mẻ hơn để truyền lại cho thế hệ kế tiếp. Chúng tôi sẽ tạo nên một ngôi nhà với đầy ắp tiếng cười, sự đầm ấm và cùng chung vui với những người thân yêu. Bây giờ chúng tôi sẽ kết hợp hai cuộc đời riêng của chúng tôi thành một. Trước sự hiện diện của quý vị hôm nay như là những nhân chứng của chúng tôi vậy. Xin chào.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
The marriage contract was designed and created by their beloved sister-in-law. That's me. My design is very much inspired by the gorgeous wedding invitations created by Tammy and Jay. Traditionally at Vietnamese weddings, a red thread ceremony took place to honor the old woman of the moon. It was believed that the god of marriage was an old woman who used magic red strings to bind the hands of young people together under the moonlight. To honor that tradition, I have woven red strings together to form the background of the ketubah. The bride and groom chose words representing their relationship, including love, laughter, adore, Venice, and these words form the wallpaper of the sun image. The ketubah will be signed by their families. By signing this document, the families promise to support Jay and Tammy in the contract of marriage and help them fulfill the promises they make today.
Now the bride and groom's dear friends, Sydney D'Arcy and Susan Chapel, will share a reading.
Doing okay? Yeah, oh, better, much better.
We're going to be reading a passage called On Your Wedding Day and the Author is Unknown. Today is the day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start off the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there will be time when you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure.
You have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken, but you know that the answer lie hidden inside where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of the new life for you, as you stand there together with love in your eyes from the moment you whisper, I do. And with love, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Good job, guys.
Jay's cousins, Alyssa and Frank Monks, will now share a reading they've chosen.
Hiya. Hiya, hiya.
To love is not to possess, by James Kavanaugh. To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish dependency, nor docilely living in separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning, gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are open, free to be who they really are, and always secretly were in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide.
Benediction of the Apaches. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be sheltered to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness for you, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is only one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place, to enter into the days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon the earth.
Tammy's cousin, Honey Hong, will now introduce the Vietnamese tea ceremony.
Honey. Honey. Ooh. Minor obstacle. The water ceremony.
Can I get some tea?
Improv, you forgot the tea.
Tea? Go with water. Water. Water will do. We'll give him this water.
So, traditionally, Vietnamese weddings involved an extensive tea ceremony. Before the wedding day, the groom's entire family would proceed to the bride's home with a gift of betel nuts to officially request permission to receive the bride. Upon arriving at the bride's home, the procession would light fireworks to alert the bride's family, who would then light firecrackers in return to welcome the groom's procession. Members of the procession would then be introduced to members of the bride's family. Upon presenting gifts to the bride's family, the groom would hopefully be given permission to formally greet the bride. The bride and groom would then burn incense, asking for permission from the ancestors to bless them. Additionally, a candle ceremony, gift boxes filled with jewelry, and extensive food of all kinds would be involved. And while Tammy and Jay would have loved to engage in all these traditions, Tammy particularly the jewelry and the extensive food options, we unfortunately couldn't partake in that part today. However, Tammy and Jay will respectfully still engage in the final step of the ceremony, the service of tea to the parents. Tea has always been an essential part of Vietnamese life, and Tammy and Jay will now honor the parents.
Let's do water.
And by now, she means we're going to do a quick reading before now. And I'm going to invite Tammy's cousin Tom to share a reading she's chosen.
So we
Okay, we can skip the tea.
Yeah, do you think they're going to get it? They're just getting it. I don't. They should get it. Yeah, you're good, Tom.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
It's driving me crazy. No, it was.
If she doesn't have it by then, we'll do water. If she doesn't have it by then, we'll do water, yeah.
So I don't
Surfing the internet, I found this. It's a little unusual, but I thought it was lovely. So in 1958, John Steinbeck, the renowned author of most notably The Grapes of Wrath and East of Eden, Mice and Men, received a letter from his son who was away in boarding school. In it, the teenager spoke of Susan, a young girl with whom he believed he had fallen in love. New York, November 10th, 1958. This is John Steinbeck's reply to his son. Dear Tom, we had your letter this morning. I will answer from my point of view, and of course Elaine from hers. First, if you are in love, that's a good thing. That's about the best thing that can happen to anyone. Don't let anyone make it small or light to you. Second, there are several kinds of love. One is selfish, mean, grasping, egotistical thing, which uses love for self-importance. This is the ugly, crippling kind. The other is an outpouring of everything good in you, of kindness and consideration and respect. And only the social respect of manners, but the greater respect, which is recognition of another person as unique and valuable. The first kind can make you sick and small and weak, but the second can release you strength, courage, and goodness, and even wisdom you didn't know you had. You say this is not puppy love, you feel it so deep